Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now join Blake, Cristian, and Mark as they have fun going through the crazy wrestling world. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now let's start the show.
Way vintage, casual chic, classy, timeless. Now what you think? Little bit of red, little bit of green. Baby, with a queen. Go, 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 go. Girl walking red on her teeth. Midnight cowboy, now make it sleep. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna leave. Baby, with a queen. Go, 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 go. She's an angel, yeah, baby, go on. Hit your angles, yeah, baby, show off. Break a leg, darling, it's your scene. And kill it, 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 kill it.
Live from the Man Studios in Milwaukee, chilly Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You've tuned in to the Generation Evolution for Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. I'm Blake.
I'm Cristian.
I'm Mark.
And if you guys see the technical difficulties we had to get into this show today, you'd laugh. We've been doing this for 13 years and we still have tech issues.
Welcome to podcast.
Yes, even after 13 years, I still have tech issues. But whatever, we're here and we're doing this. I'm just one setting, but we're good. So we are opening up at the brand new Summit Ava Max. This is Kill It Queen. What drives me crazy is the letters are all weird. It drives me nuts when the songs do that, but whatever.
And you know what messed you up more? The E's were backwards threes.
I wouldn't be able to put that in there. I wouldn't be able to put that on the screen. So anyway, this is catchy. So I've been saving this one for a while to get up tempo for our show. So, all right, let's turn that off. Can somebody tell me? I thought it was supposed to be spring. Like, what the hell? Like, it was 60 2 days ago, and now we're freezing down here again. Like, what the hell happened? Like, I'm so confused.
I guess in Wisconsin, spring's going to be a late bloomer.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't mind the rain. It's just the fact that it's so fucking cold out today.
Up north is having a worse time, so.
Well, whatever. That's not our issue. So we have a bunch of stuff to get to. We're not going to be spending a whole lot of time because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, but we'll get into that first. But first things first, Cristian, I have to ask you a question because it's important. This is setting up the beginning of the show. If somebody asked you straight up, what is your podcast about? How do you answer that question?
You would just say what it's about.
No. If they ask you particularly what this show that we're on is about, what do you tell them?
Everything wrestling related.
Perfect. Thank you. It's exactly what I was looking for.
And sometimes some random BS here and there.
But mainly we are a wrestling podcast. That is what we do, right? Well, on my podcast anniversary, because I'm supposed to have a show, we had tech issues, there's no show. But I put up a post celebrating my 13th podcast anniversary on Friday. The whole post, really cool pictures from over the last 13 years, a really good post. Tagged everybody I could. Obviously, I couldn't tag you on social media, but I tagged everybody that could see this thing. And a friend of his commented, "What's your podcast about?" And this guy says, "Wrestling and sometimes movies."
When the fuck have we ever talked about a movie?
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna cut you off before you even say goddamn. Name a fucking time in a fucking podcast where you're talking about
on this show. On
the generation on the Generation Evolution when we talked about a fucking movie. Because my memory's not that great. Neither is his, but we both know we've never talked about a fucking movie on this podcast.
But nothing wrestling has come out. It's not like anything's come out. I think the only thing we've talked about is like Moana because we're making fun of the poster. We're making fun of the poster.
Name it. Name it. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Never mind. Next question. We're going. He got nothing.
I just wanted to share that. But anyway, more importantly.
I thought we talked about Mandalorian.
No, we didn't.
And
That's not it. First of all, Mandalorian and Grogu is a movie that hasn't even come out yet, and we're not going to be talking about it on the podcast because it's usually we have pay-per-views to talk about. I think it's right after, and besides the fact that's around Mandy's birthday, the show's probably going to be short that week. But anyway, so that was Friday. I just wanted to share that because that made me laugh. I wanted to share that.
Again, talked about a movie.
So anyway,
Thank you.
so Monday, I'm working on Monday morning, and I'm at work. My phone goes off. My phone goes off a lot. I'm not really paying attention to it, but it was Spotify podcasts. It goes off. That's where we host our show. And last year, at the end of last year, our numbers are pretty low. Most of our numbers came from YouTube. No big problem. I don't care. We're having a lot of fun here. I don't really concern myself with numbers all the time, so I don't even pay attention to the numbers half the damn time. But when you get an alert and you get a graphic from Spotify podcasting, you gotta bring it up. Because I got this. We just hit 500 streams and downloads. Keep in mind, most of this is in the last 3 months.
Holy
This is mostly the last 3 months. This is mostly since January.
Awesome.
So this is a huge number for us. This is an all-time number, but we actually are hosted almost 550 now as of today.
fucking hell.
People are finding our show. People are listening to our show. It's very, very cool. Now, so I'm like, okay, if the Spotify numbers are this, what are our YouTube numbers?
Okay.
I had to send this graphic to Sal. I needed him to read this to verify this is what I was looking at. Because I went into our YouTube account. I'm the admin, obviously.
Right.
I went in and I screen capped it. And I could not believe what I saw. We broke 100,000 views
Fucking
on YouTube. This is an all-time number.
Is that
All time,
106?
100. We broke 100,000 views and over 2,000 likes and over 100 comments on posts and even 600 shares of our stuff. These numbers are ridiculous.
Recent views is
That's
over
this past
1,000.
week. That's this past week going into this show. I screen capped this yesterday.
Yeah.
Our numbers are ridiculous right now. So, hello, everybody. Like, wow.
Welcome.
The one thing people always say about podcasting, you never know what your audience is because the numbers are never accurate. I always lie about our numbers when we get into content. These are real numbers, straight up. Like, this is real.
With these real numbers, why are people hesitant to leave a comment?
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
We haven't gotten there yet.
I'm
But before we get to that,
Jumping the gun.
okay.
I want to just use this opportunity because we were just doing some recordings and scheduling for WrestleMania week. So we did this last year, this time, it's the beginning of April. We should announce our WrestleMania week plans. Shouldn't we? Let's put up a graphic of our WrestleMania week plans.
Holy cow.
Sunday and Monday, the 12th and the 13th, me and John will be sitting down and talking about all the WrestleMania shows going on in non-WWE. I'm working on that today. Wow, I got some doozies out there. Tuesday, on the 14th, Cristian will be presenting WWE 2K Ragdoll Physics. Boy, that's a treat in a show. Wednesday, the 15th, which is my parents' anniversary. Is our all media mode episode. Thursday, the 16th, which is obviously right before WrestleMania, is our WrestleMania for WrestleMania preview. And then on Friday, it'll be the Hall of Fame special, which obviously will be led by Mark himself.
Will be led by you completely.
I will not be.
You're going to talk for the entire
As a matter of
time.
fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be on that episode yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to be down here for that show yet. I'm recording that for another week or two. So, but that is our WrestleMania schedule. Although apparently they put it in Vegas, you get weird travel graphics, which is why this broadcast exists. But whatever, that's our graphic this year. So that's our WrestleMania announcements for this year, 2026. Looking forward to it. We're not that far away. Maybe it's 2 weeks away. We are literally just over 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it.
When you put it like that.
Yeah, right? It's only just over 2 weeks away.
Oh, but it's great that it's on the 15th because besides that,
What are you talking about?
tax day.
Who cares? Who cares about that? Who cares about that
Can I
here?
hit him?
Who cares? Please. Who cares about that on this show? Anyway,
That one.
Just a reminder for
that
people to get in all their
you
taxes.
should have done it already. My opinion. You should have got it done already. But anyway, if you're waiting for tax day, you especially in this day and age right now, without getting political, you're an idiot. Be honest, you're an idiot. But anyway, you asked for feedback.
Yes.
We got some feedback.
Okay.
Our social media platforms are nuts. I'm not going to include everything we get because I do get more than we put on here. But like some people will just put like smiley faces and laughing emojis and things like that to some of our posts. I'm not going to post that on here. So we do get a lot more feedback than you realize we do.
Ooh.
And a lot of it, like Cristian says something funny, someone put the laugh emoji.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm not going to put that
I'll
on the
take that.
show,
I'll take that
but
back.
it does happen a lot more
I'll
than you
take
realize.
that. I'll take that.
Or like a heart eyes emoji because they like it. It's
I'll
something
take
like that I'm not going to put up on here, but they do. There's a lot more feedback than we talk about on the show because there's no point in putting emojis up on the screen. There's just no point. But last week we were talking about Jey Uso on opening day in San Francisco on Netflix.
I'm scared.
And here's the problem, and I didn't think about this when I posted this video up, that the internet hates Jey Uso. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about the hatred the internet has for Jey Uso for some reason. I don't know why. So I put the video up. It got a shit ton of attention
Oh, no.
on both on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It's one of the most liked videos I put up in the last week.
Oh, God.
But this, because we were joking around, I'm not going to play the video again because there's no point. You can find it on TikTok. But I got some feedback from TikTok side of things. Matthew G said, and crowd goes mild, but I'm not gonna lie, that made me laugh. Batman and Ozzy Osbourne fan. That's great.
No reaction. I'm not surprised. Joe needs a new catchphrase. Alex TKO82.
Giant sloth.
You know what?
Wait a
When you
minute.
say it that way, that's actually funnier than I read it. That's funnier.
Giant
Giant
sloth. DJ Lee, not to be confused with AJ Lee. That happens when you're not surrounded by children. I think it's supposed to say that's what happens when you're not surrounded by children.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Tell that to Jeffrey.
Well, I like that. And a giant sloth.
when you said it, it was actually now I understood the joke. Now I got the
giant
joke.
sloth.
Now I got the joke.
Giant sloth.
That's actually very, very funny.
there
When
any
you,
more?
so
basically,
those are the comments that came up.
so we're basically saying that Jay should not do any more opening days.
No.
Oh my lord! So yeah, I wanted to share that.
And the Giants lost.
But,
That's very, very funny.
Jay is
You
probably
didn't
free.
read that like that, did you?
No, I didn't. I was tired when I
Jay,
freaked out.
Jay is
so.
probably free for parties and bar mitzvahs and weddings.
In the black barbecue. Invite Cody. Isn't he black? Genuine question. That's a genuine question.
You have entered media.
Segue.
Genuine question though.
You have entered media mode. You have entered media mode.
Hey, someone answer my question.
Yeah,
We can't answer that.
We're Samoans. He's going it. So, all right.
They could be whatever they want.
So
Yeah,
we
there
got
you
some
go.
media
Welcome
modes
to
for this
America.
big show. We got some media modes for this big show. I got 4, and 2 of them are tied in with the. Oh, you do. 2 of them are tied in with the Wrestlemania main event, so we'll save those for last. But first things first, we have Danhausen and Danhausen's Danhausen. On the notes, it says Danhausen signing photos. It's never that simple. It's never ever that
No.
simple. Danhausen.
Hold it.
What are we signing?
Hold it. Hold it.
Hey,
Hold it. Oh, yeah, I get the hang of this.
Wait.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Corey. That's not Danhausen. Where's the Danhausen photos?
I've been trying to tell you that.
Wow, this is ridiculous. I guess I'll have to just go buy these. I'm not doing this.
Corey.
Corey.
By the way, that photo is amazing. That photo is absolutely amazing.
Oh my
Corey, what
God.
is he playing the part of our truth now? Corey.
But yeah, he was signing Cody Rhodes. By the way, that was legitimate. Those were legitimately signed. They were selling with the merch stand. They were legitimately selling those.
Cody Rhodes photo signed by
I
Dan.
did have it.
Housen,
That was
yeah.
legitimately being sold. So I thought that was funny.
And on the bottom you got you aren't cursed.
So that was very funny.
You
We always talk about Raquel.
Excuse me.
We always talk about. Okay, that's not funny at all. That's a Kyle joke. Please don't say it again.
It's off centered. I was trying to fix it.
I
That's
know.
what I'm blocking. the
Just
fucking
don't
camera.
drag it. They're dragging it, so I got it. Anyway, we always talk about Raquel
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez being strong as fuck, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this video popped up and I had to share it. This is the Judgment Day women because Roxanne is back.
Yep.
And this video popped up on social media.
Walk this way.
All the pretty girls walk like this. This. Pretty girls walk like this. This. Pretty girls walk like this. Boss it.
I mean, that also relies on Liv's legs.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
all three of them. That's absolutely insane. It also helped that Roxanne is tiny as fuck. It helps.
Probably for real.
So, all right.
Are we doing? Is that her version of the?
Cesaro swing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If that
But more fun. But more fun.
If she pulls that off in match, I don't think that's gonna work.
So Roman Reigns was on Jimmy Fallon's show last week. On the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last week.
Oh, that's okay. That would make more sense than Fallon Henley.
What did I write? It's a Fallon.
No.
It's Fallon.
I was like, Fallon Henley?
She's on Jimmy Fallon.
Thank
On the
you.
Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last week. I have to clarify this video is from the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon just for copyright reasons. But anyway,
Wait, where's it from again?
the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on NBC.
One more time. Just
No,
one more time.
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
I actually, NBC Studios are a fantastic place. We went there for the Color Hunter show last year. Oh my God, they're so professional there and so nice at the NBC Studios. Like, they're fantastic there. But anyway, so Roman Reigns is there and decided in the middle of this interview to cut a promo on CM Punk in the middle of the interview.
If I hear Phil, I'm done.
No. But he does talk about how Punk might be sleeping during the show because the show is on 11:30 Eastern time, 10:30 Central time for people in Chicago. So
So, is that so the
Almost like you're asleep right now. So, and as you should be resting up because you need it. And you're probably a little confused at your old age. You're probably wondering like, why is Roman there, and I'm here at home? That's because I'm a way bigger star than you.
Cut it.
you know Jimmy wasn't expecting that.
Hold
you
up.
know he was not
Can we talk
expecting.
about the Colgate sponsor smile on Roman Reigns? Can we talk about the Colgate smile?
Almost like you're asleep.
That smile is ridiculous. His teeth.
It shined. Watch when he smiles. It fucking shines.
Fast forward to it so you can see the end of it. Waiting for it because he there it is.
Look at
There it
it
is.
shines. What is this Colgate sponsored?
Are we sure that Roman hasn't signed a deal with Crest or Colgate or
It's Colgate.
something?
I'm
Oh,
calling
Lord,
it. 'Cause
that's fantastic.
That is a shiny ass teeth. God damn.
That's fantastic. So
And
this,
perfect too.
so this past week we were at Madison Square
And
Garden.
if you put up the tape measure, you can see that the 90-degree angle isn't perfect.
What? So
I really threw him off.
I don't know what the fuck
I really threw him off.
Why did you do that? Why do you want to mess with his head?
this is what I do. This is what he does. So
That's what you have me here for.
anyway, so this piece. So anyway, this past week's Raw was at Madison Square Garden, which is why Roman was on Jimmy Fallon because Jimmy Fallon's based in New York. Just want to clarify that. But
Night show. Jimmy Fallon.
but anyway,
On NBC.
so this video, I want to clarify this video is not the official WWE video because we would get taken down immediately because we have before. This is a fan video of CM Punk at the end of Raw that did not make the air. This is right after they went off the air. We went off the air. CM Punk was walking the tape walk on the barricade, almost fell like he did at AEW one time, caught himself, jumped back down, jumped back up, posed like this, and we went off the air. But the credits rolled. That was it. We went off the air. Did it about 9:35. It was actually really reasonably timed. We went off the air. Right after we went off the air, the crowd, someone in the crowd yelled, "Boo, you suck!" And this happened.
Things got heated with me and CM Punk.
You suck! You suck! You suck! Ooh! 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 Nah! I acknowledge Roman! I acknowledge it! Yes! Yes! I acknowledge it!
Oh!
Nah!
Are we sure it was on 316 day?
No, that was this
You're
past
old.
Monday at Madison Square Garden. That happened this
Wow.
week.
I'm sorry. You're old. I mean, Roman. How old is
They're
Roman?
only like 5 years apart. They're only like 5-6 years apart.
You're
They're not
old.
that old. They're not that. He's not much older than people realize.
You fucking idiot.
Oh my lord! So that was fantastic, and it took me multiple. I saw so many angles, but that was the best angle. Like that was the best one by far.
See a great retort coming from CM Punk was, and so is your mother.
That was
well, by the
amazing.
way, tell her I said hi.
That was absolutely incredible. So that is that.
You have left media mode. You have left media mode.
So let's move on.
Never do that again.
Let's move on.
Never do that again.
What's topic? Where's it going? Mark will probably be confused and Cristian will give him shit for it. It's the question of the week.
So last week we had a graphic, and for some reason when we do graphics, people love our graphics. Maybe the fact that people are on social media, maybe we do get comments on stuff, and we got some comments on last week's question of the week, which was the one with the food,
Was it the breakfast?
the breakfast thing last
Yes.
week. And here we go. We have a lot of stuff
Holy
going on here.
shiitake.
We'll go around. How about we go around on this one? Demon Devil 7700.
Wow, that's a fucking name. I don't know if you're a demon or a devil, or do you just satanic in total?
See, it said cinnamon roll, cinnamon swirl, sausage, eggs, bacon, hash browns, toast, orange juice, apple juice, and pineapple juice.
Did you just?
He just named shit that's not even on here.
No, he did.
Where's the pineapple juice?
Oh, there's
Wait.
no. It's orange juice.
Wait, time out, good sir. I think you fun with the bet.
Okay.
Hold up, time.
There's no apple juice.
No, hold
either.
up, time.
Yes.
First cinnamon swirls on here.
Right.
Waffles, nowhere to be found.
Right.
Sausage there, eggs
Right.
there, bacon there, hash browns there, toast there, orange juice, apple juice, pineapple juice, nowhere to be found.
So there you go.
Sir, I don't think you understood the assignment.
Well, I forgot to put the second graphic up of someone that said bacon, ham fries. Another one said whole second row toast OJ done. What's up there? That one is up there. Okay, there was one other graphic. Where is the other one? Oh yeah, the other one didn't understand the question. Someone said mine cost $24, and one just put smiley emojis. So one just put smiley emojis. But anyway, where was I? Hobbs 6394. Someone actually understood the assignment. Christian, what was it?
Egg, sausage, bacon, biscuits. and coffee.
Biscuit.
There you go.
And
I don't
coffee.
mind doing a full row if you do the math right. Pastel. Mark, go ahead.
Cinnamon swirl, French fries, home fries.
I don't know why you're saying it that way.
Biscuits and coffee.
And save $1.
Okay.
And let's see here. Live it overseer said egg, sausage, hash browns, toast, and OJ. $14. He also saved $1.
Yeah.
I read the Kill Raw 3.0. Old man 66. Oh, Mark, I read that one too.
We got that.
Thanks. We got it. Just wait.
Just read it.
Okay. Whole second row, toast and OJ, done.
And then Caleb Tally.
Caleb.
Tally, go ahead. I feel like he writes a lot. It's nice.
Sausage, eggs ×2, milk or OJ ×2. I'm set.
LOL.
Lol.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
I'm not old. Just ask my friend Phil.
Lol.
Stop. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. That hurt bad for my ears. So, Christian, here you go. Your turn. Let's pick out a question, please. Without being completely excessive here.
Battle stations.
No, that sounded like the alarm from Wall-E.
No, number one, make it so. Warp Factor 3.
What is the question? Is it like the one we chose?
It sucks.
Button, please.
No.
Thank you.
Fuck you. You don't pull up the CM Punk. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's upside down. That would make more sense.
What is the question?
What is that, Louise? Motherfucker, shit!
What is happening here?
That Louise!
You got it upside down.
Come on. We have things to do. Go.
Okay.
It's just so stupid. I love it. Favorite piece of furniture in your house?
What?
Favorite piece of furniture in your home. That is what it says on the thing.
Okay.
What a weird way to get there.
Piece
The
of
bed.
furniture in
My
your
bed
house.
in my room.
Oh my lord, I can't around here today.
The ottoman.
Pick one.
Snoopy.
Not furniture.
She is not furniture.
I mean,
Okay, for real. Let's answer the question.
she's a leg rest sometimes.
Okay, go ahead.
For real.
I'll take the couch, the smaller couch.
Yeah, I have my chair, so I can't really argue with it. I have my nice, comfy chair.
I love seat.
You love your love seat? That's
I
what
love
he
love
just said. That's what he just said too. But no,
You can sit in the chair next to it.
I love my chair. So
You can pull it. You can pull in a kitchen chair. Don't worry about it.
Bizarre. This is good. We haven't even gotten to the meat of the show yet, and these guys are losing it. So and I'll put this question up for everybody. But like I said, I have my chair, right? Nice chair.
I swear to God, if someone makes a really bad joke, you get an automatic A+ for me.
You know what? I'll put the question up, and you guys can answer it. I want to see. I want to see some good answers. I want to have some fun. I don't care if it's dirty. This is not exactly. This is not exactly a not explicit show. We learned that last week's show. So
I want to see if someone puts in swinger chair.
I want to see someone put in. Never
mind. Ed.
No, I'm not going to say it.
You're not going to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Why not?
You just want to go there, apparently.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm not going to argue with it. All right, let's get into some news and notes. There's actually not a whole lot. I don't know what's going on next to me right now. There's not a whole lot going on. There's not a whole lot going on this week, which is not a bad thing because we have a lot going on the next few weeks. But so Wednesday, this is last night, we're watching Dynamite, and it's been a long couple of days. I was tired. I just wanted a good episode of Dynamite. By the way, last night was been Dynamite we had in a while. I'll say that.
Okay. So this is regarding the game I play in. Where on earth?
Oh, wait.
Hell...
You're setting up. You're messing up my setup.
Okay,
you're messing up my setup.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to explain things.
I'm sorry.
You're literally messing up my thing.
Sorry.
I'm gonna hit you soon because this is. Time code. Time code.
King Gunther.
That'll be on my Instagram later. Anyway. So turn on Dynamite, and Tony Schiavone's in the ring for whatever reason. He's in the ring. He's going to introduce the contract signing for Hangman. And oh, by the way, I forgot. Before I forget though.
No, Omega.
But before I forget, if Omega is it. But before I forget that, there was a graphic on Instagram. I always look to see what the matches are. People we have the lineup is, and it was a graphic that went up, and there was a match announced that never aired, that never happened, and it was Bandito versus Sammy Guevara. That match never happened. I have a feeling that was there in the smoke screen because that graphic was up. And then 10 minutes into Dynamite, TK put up a new graphic and it was no longer there. It was no longer there. So if it happens on Collision tonight, that's probably what happened. But those were on the Dynamite cards. I'm like, okay, that's a nice little filler match. Whatever. It'll be fun. Good for Bandito.
Two high flyers.
Yeah, and it's maybe a good match, but hopefully it's on Collision tonight. But anyway. So we start the show, and Tony Schiavone is in the ring, as I said this out.
The big Schiavone.
He's in the ring, and he's about to introduce MJF and Kenny Omega for the contract signing. And all of a sudden, the pyro is going off.
Damn, someone hit the button.
Well, it's April Fool's Day, so I literally looked at Andy, my mother, and I'm like, April Fool's joke. That's all this is. This is an April Fool's joke. I mean, I hate April Fool's Day personally, but it's what it was. And then it went off again, and I think even Schiavone's like, okay, who's fucking with me? And then it's very confusing, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Judas starts playing. And my mother is like, well, maybe it's Jericho, as a joke, literally as a joke. And all of a sudden, Judas starts playing. And I'm like, this has got to be an April Fool's joke. This has to be a joke. And then he walks onto the stage. And there's Chris Jericho, looking probably the best shape I've seen in about 5 years.
Wearing a nice purple outfit.
And I do love this new Tron, by the way. I do love the color scheme of his new Tron. Absolutely love it. But here's the thing. I didn't notice this when we were watching because we were like, what the fuck's going on? We yelled at you to get in here. We had no clue what was going on. We're singing along with Judas, having a good time. The crowd apparently was very mixed. Despite it being in Winnipeg, And people aren't very happy that he's back. People are not exactly very happy that he's back.
That's why if you really look into it, people weren't singing Judas fully.
It was only half. It was a weird reaction. So what are your guys' reaction?
I mean, I'm glad he's back. I wanted him in WWE, but he was there since the beginning of AEW, so it's only fair.
Plus, it's a contract thing. If he has a contract with AEW, he's going to be in AEW. That's just how the world works. Like, that's fine. But, like, wow.
I want him. I read something somewhere.
Good.
Where Jericho was thinking about WWE, but then he saw how John Cena, AJ Styles went out for a time. He's like, nope, I'm going back.
That would have been the backup plan for Gunther. not Seth Rollins.
There you go.
So back to you, Mark. Go ahead.
So this basically ends the game I play on. Where in the world or the hell is Chris Jericho?
Well, I had the whole 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, I mean, there were rumors going back and forth wherever he's going, if he was coming, if he was retiring. So now we know the answer. And he says that AEW is home.
He didn't say AEW, I'm home.
Yep. So
what was awkward was watching the bottom picture of him playing at the crowd. What was awkward was him playing to the crowd and the crowd not playing along. That was weird, especially being in Winnipeg and his parents are there. Like, it was such an awkward thing to really watch when you think about it. It was very strange and awkward.
He was trying his best to get the crowd to give him a pop, and it wasn't what he expected.
It didn't.
I think it was the initial shock, and then they realized, oh, it really is Jericho, and I'm not sure how I feel.
It's not a guy that looks like Jericho. It is Jericho.
Because people wanted him in WWE.
That, and everyone figured he was gone. I think everyone figured he was gone. So it was a surprise.
It was a surprise, but then realizing he's actually back is more like...
I'm not sure how to feel. I'm not at all sure how to feel.
I think, like, the majority, I think, confused.
I want to be happy for him, but at the same time, I'm not really, I don't care. Like, I don't care either. It's a weird one for me. You know, like, I want to care.
Like, so I'm glad he's back, but like, I don't really know what else to say.
So
yeah, it's weird, right? It's a weird situation, and it's not like he did anything with the show because he didn't do anything. He did that and then left, and then they did a weird segment with Ospreay and Mox, and then right into the contract signing. So, like, I don't really know what the point of all this was. So, except to make an appearance in Canada.
Would you say that?
I mean,
Jericho would be doing this to make himself relevant again?
Yeah, Cristian, you were saying something?
I'm sorry.
I mean, no, it's fine. I mean, he showed up and literally did nothing else.
Yeah, that's it. It was weird.
And
it was
really,
really
weird. Thought
weird.
it was an April Fool's joke.
That's what I thought initially. I thought it was.
Who'd you think was going to come out? MJF?
I figured it was just mess with the Canadian crowd or something, or maybe MJF. You're right, because he was supposed to be the opening segment. Like,
and MJF would do that.
He would totally do that.
He would fuck around with
especially being in Winnipeg, where Jericho was born. That's his home base, his home city. So that's totally something he would do. So it's April Fool's Day. So why wouldn't you do that?
And also and he wants more heat.
That would be amazing heat. Like,
and or better yet, he could have walked out and did the whole spin.
Yeah, like, it would have been great. But they didn't. It was Jericho. It was Jericho.
I really like. I don't know.
I know, yeah, but that's why I opened up this because it's a weird situation to talk about because I don't know how to feel.
I expected that if Jericho would return, no matter where he goes, that he has his light up jacket or coat.
But he had to do that here.
No.
He had to do that in AEW. So
no, he stopped doing that when he went to AEW.
Yeah, he got rid of the Y2J gimmick.
The last time we saw it was his debut in AEW when he was doing like it showed the old versions of Jericho.
Yeah, that one really cool. That one really cool thing they did.
Y2J. Lion Tamer.
Yeah, wasn't that like an all-out intro, intro or something like that? Yeah,
I think it was him versus Omega.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And
that was a really cool one.
The last one was You Made the List, Jericho, and there was all the poses, and then cuts.
Which I love that.
And then it cuts into Judas with the whole Painmaker, not the Painmaker, the whole
yeah.
Did he have a nickname?
I think that was the Painmaker at the time.
Yeah.
I think it was the Painmaker at the time.
But no,
he's now the Demo God. Oh no. Apparently he has a new name. I just don't know what it is yet. I forgot what it was. I heard it on the podcast,
but
I forgot.
And then he comes out with the whole Judas, and everyone sings. And then no one sang along at the first time, but the next time everyone started singing.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a whole weird segment. I want to make sure we talked about it here. It was weird.
This is the question I want to bring up.
Go for it.
Is who do you think would be his first opponent?
It depends. Is he a heel or face? That's what I didn't understand in this segment.
And that's, I think, why it's confusing to people because you couldn't tell by his entrance whether he's a heel or babyface.
Yeah, that's a great question. I have no idea. Like, is he a heel or a face? If he's a heel, then I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. Like, I think he's going to put over people. then I have no problem with him being that. Like, if he's
Right.
going to put over a Bandito or put over a Brody King or put over people like that, I have zero problem with him being here.
If he starts winning every match, I'm done.
Exactly. That's my problem.
Yeah.
If he starts winning
100%
every
right there.
fucking match.
Perfect. Right there.
Okay,
That's exactly how I
he,
live.
he can win matches,
But
make him
not
good.
not over the people, the new up and coming people. He needs to let the new people beat him. Like, perfect example is Brock Lesnar really putting over up behind me right now.
Mhm.
The perfect example
Right.
of what Jericho should be doing right now. Put
Or,
over some new people.
I mean, did John Cena put anyone over before he left?
Dom.
Gunther.
He did it for
Dom.
Dom and Jericho, but Dom made it. He put over the entire Judgment Day. He literally put over the entire Judgment Day in one of his last matches. Like, literally.
Dragon Lee with AJ Lee.
Yeah,
And
big,
AJ
that's a
Styles.
big, but that's huge though. That's
Yep.
huge. As a tag team, they were tag team champion. That's huge. But no, Dominic, the entire remember in the match, Dom versus Cena, they put over the ladies. He helped put over Roxanne and Raquel in that match. Like, it was nuts what he did for them. Like a great example.
It put over young talent.
100%. Like, I
But
just gave you a
put on
couple
good
examples.
matches.
I gave a couple of examples. Bandito and Brody, especially Brody King. I think Brody King could totally use that. 100%.
Saying you beat Chris Jericho, but like,
Yes, it's huge.
if he fucking beats Brody King or like a band, I'm done.
Especially if you do it especially if you're Brody King. See, I want to know what the plans for Dynasty. That is in a pay-per-view, and there's only 4 matches announced. And they have only a limited amount of time to do this pay-per-view because they're doing it the Sunday of Romania. So they really gotta hurry up.
Wait a minute. Just
What are you
popped into
thinking?
my
What are you
head.
thinking? What are you thinking?
Is
Did it hurt though?
Let's let him talk. Let him talk. I want to hear his head.
the Painmaker versus the Rainmaker.
But if we're doing a Dynasty, Omega's right in the main event. And we've done that before.
Yep.
But no, but
that
I'm
was
saying,
it in Japan.
but no, we've done it in America. We did it in America. We did it when Omega was champion. We did it when Omega was champion.
I mean, if that's the way he wants
mean
to go to
Okada?
take the title off of
Oh,
Okada,
Rainmaker.
Wait,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was thinking Omega. I was thinking Omega.
No, he
Sorry.
said
My
Rainmaker
bad.
versus
My bad.
Painmaker.
My bad. That's actually not bad. That's not terrible. I love how they
because
want to do.
who would be able to take the belt off of him?
Brody King.
No, Jericho.
Jericho's not going to be Omega. I mean Okada. Jericho's not going to have Jericho be Okada. They're not going to. If they didn't have, they keep that belt on Okada for some reason. I have a feeling the person that beat Okada is going to be Takeshita. He's going to be in the beat Okada. Eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. They keep pushing that match. I don't know when they're going to do that match. But
Unless
Besides
Tony
the
has,
goddamn
C2.
Yeah.
But that at least for the big headline match in C2. That was important in C2.
unless Tony throws him someplace right now, like on commentary or something.
But like, I
don't
wouldn't mind
I
him
don't
putting over
want, he
somebody.
was not good on commentary.
What's that? Everybody have 4 or 5 commentators.
You don't need another commentator. Plus, he
Dad,
doesn't
Dad,
do
you gotta think of it this
greatest.
way. They already have a rotating cast of a commentary team right now with Shivani, Excalibur,
And Taz is back.
Taz, Brian Danielson, Kabani,
Yep.
and Nigel. Like, we're already, and Don Callis whenever he feels like it.
That's
So we already
7
have
different
7 people rotating on the damn desk.
We don't need an 8th one.
Like-
We don't need, and he wasn't that good on it either.
And Kenny Omega was awkward. Kenny Omega actually was really good on commentary this week. I actually really enjoyed him on
Yeah.
commentary this week.
Yeah.
He was doing commentary for MJF and MJF and Speedball. And
Yep.
MJF, by the way, wrestling again on Dynamite this week. But he Omega is telling, like, he did a commentary like he was scouting MJF. It was actually really, really intelligent commentary by Omega this week. But that's guest commentary. That's different. I don't know why he was shirtless, but that was a thing. But I don't know why he was shirtless at the commentary table. But
He put a Trick Williams.
it was really straight. Because this Trick Williams is a hell of a lot better shape than Omega is.
I mean,
It doesn't fit Omega's character to sit there without a shirt on a commentary. It fits Trick's character to do that.
I mean, for Omega, didn't he just still? He's still kind of the sickness or whatever.
They just talked about it this week. Diverticulitis.
Yeah.
Diverticulitis.
I mean, that still doesn't take effect on you no matter
Big
what.
time. Trust
Yeah.
me, I know.
Yeah.
So, okay, other news. Let's jump over to WWE before we get. Look, this is a very short week. We don't have a whole lot.
This title, I'm
We have
pissed about.
2 title changes that happened on WWE television.
I'm pissed about one. The other, I don't really give a shit about.
Over on SmackDown, we had Sami Zayn beat Carmelo Hayes in the Open Challenge
And that's where I'm gonna have to stop you. I am-
to win the WWE United States Championship. Go.
I am genuinely pissed off about this.
Well,
They
explain why. Explain why, then I'll go with it. Go.
okay. First, Sami Zayn. Okay, fine. He's a good wrestler, but he's being pushed beyond belief. He just had did he just have this belt?
It went from him to Dragunov to Carmelo.
Yeah, didn't he just have his belt?
Didn't he win John Cena to get the belt?
It was he beat John Cena and won John Cena's last matches.
Okay.
But he had the belt.
He just had this belt
earlier this year, beginning of last year.
Yeah, he just had this belt, and they're like, let's not give it to someone else. Give it to Sami Zayn again. I'm like, fine, but like there's not, and also okay, you're doing finishers. The finishers like not really kicked out of a lot, but other finishers have been kicked out. For some fucking reason, you can't kick out of one hula kick.
Well, they haven't. There is a storyline reason for this that people are missing. Because what happens with a match like this, because the SmackDown's 3 hours and it's on Friday night. You don't watch SmackDown with a lot of time because you're usually in the video game world.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't watch SmackDown regularly. There's a storyline reason for this. Backstage before the match, Aldis went up to Trick Williams and said, "You've been phenomenal. You're going to be at WrestleMania." No context on what the match is going to be. Sammy then goes up to Aldis and says, "Well, what about me? Am I going to get WrestleMania?" He said, "No, you're not going to be there. There's no room for you because we have titles to defend." Mello had an open challenge. We all thought it was going to be Tama Tonga, actually. When you watch the show, we thought it was Tama Tonga entering it. Ended up being Sammy, completely threw everybody for loop. He won the belt because he wanted to be on Mania. That was the whole reason why he even took a shot.
Mm-hmm.
He won the title, and that was going to be Sammy versus Trick at Mania. And I wouldn't be surprised if they add Mello to make it a triple threat. It would not surprise me whatsoever if they make it a triple threat match. And maybe Trick, Mello, and Sammy in the match could be fucking great.
They could throw Tama Tonga in there if they really want to.
But yeah, I have a feeling they're not going to do the crazy multi-man because they're doing that with the IC.
Yeah.
The IC belts now, the crazy multi-man. But it's a whole storyline reason how we got here. But I understand your frustration. But I get your frustration too.
He doesn't need this.
Yeah, but I get your frustration.
I get it. You want to be at WrestleMania, but like you don't need this.
You could have still done this triple threat and get the belt on Mello.
Yeah.
I agree with you there. I agree.
You could have had Trick interfere, ruining the entire match.
But triple dot commentary.
You know, and you.
As a matter of fact, Trick did cost Mello the belt.
Yes.
That's how we got here.
But the only problem is the ref didn't fucking see it.
Yeah, but well, obviously. Yeah, but
no, at this point, Trick could have probably got pissed or some shit, hit them both with the trick shot, held the belt over them, and there you go. There's a WrestleMania match without Sami win the fucking belt.
And like I said, and if we do this right, we could probably have Trick win the belt at Mania if they did this right. That's my opinion. You know what I mean?
So my thing is, are they trying to turn Sami heel?
Yes, I think that's what we're doing. I think we're legitimately doing a slow heel turn. I'm not even joking. I think actually there's a lot of people that thought we were getting a Sami versus Trick in a non-title and do a double turn. I thought a lot of people thought we were going to do it Mania. We were going to do them one-on-one and then do a double turn. And I would have been fine with that because I think Trick's already a babyface. They just haven't named him that yet. Trick's a babyface. Everyone knows this. He can't be a heel with that entrance in his swagger and his aura. There's no way to be a heel. There's no way. The crowd loves him way too much.
He literally stole Bobby Roode's entrance and said, fuck it.
And the crowd loves him too much for him to be a heel. So I was expecting a lot of people said double turn. And you can still do it now if you add Mello to the mix and make it a triple threat. You can still do the turn, but it's just not going to mean as much to me if it's not just a one-on-one match. So it's weird. I mean, the whole situation with that.
We can get Sami Zayn doing what he didn't do at NXT against Neville.
Yes.
Hit him with the title.
My Sami Zayn winning the title against Neville is one of my favorite finishes of all time because he literally yelled, "Take his you motherfucker," got censored, and then he delivered. It's one of my favorite finishes of all time from Sami Zayn. I love that
he's holding the title, thinking about hitting him, but this time he actually hits someone with the belt.
Legitimately one of my favorite finishes of all time.
I can see a storyline is for a while I've been basically thinking about everyone else.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
And now I'm looking out for me and me only.
That's literally what they're doing. All the way they're on Raw. We have the Usos versus Division for the tag team titles. Well, this is Division that right now we have. Right now it's Austin Theory and Logan Paul. And it's so weird that Logan Paul went from a floor wrestler to now to being part of the roster. He's just part of the show now, and nobody even questions it anymore. He's just there now.
They just hate him now.
What?
They just hate him now.
But yeah, but like he hate him for the right reasons now. He's part of a heel faction. Like it works so well, and it's helping Austin Theory get over as a heel. It's actually working for Austin Theory too. But anyway, we so before this match, the reason I show Speed is in this picture.
I really want to know how he helped.
So last week on Raw, Danhausen cursed Actual Speed.
The sentence you never thought you would hear before GTA 6.
Danhausen
cursed ISO Speed before GTA 6.
There it is. There it is.
A streamer.
Sounds like something that should be in a video game.
So, anyway, so I Shall Speak gets cursed last week, and he actually sold the curse. He's like, I missed my flight. I had all these issues. My stream wasn't working. I was late on my stream. Like,
he also
put
lost
over the stream.
He lost a one-on-one race with Downhead.
Yeah, but like he's putting over this curse.
Yeah.
I give actually a lot of credit for that.
The one thing from clips I've seen, he knows what to do.
He's doing a great job. So anyway, so Adam Pearce gave Danhausen a front row ticket in the audience for the tag team title match for some reason. We don't know why. But after he asked Danhausen to actually uncurse him, Danhausen said, "If you give me $1 million in the rights to, in your password to your stream, then I'll uncurse you." I want $1 million. That made me laugh. $1 million made me laugh. But anyway, so I Shall Speak is very excited. He's sitting next to Limo and Miranda. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke, by the way. I thought a joke. What a weird sentence that was. Danhausen, I Shall Speak, and Limo or Miranda are all have to do with Raw this week. What a weird sentence that is. But anyway, I Shall Speak is sitting there, and Logan Paul's mom was also sitting there. We're at the Garden. Logan Paul's mom is in the front row. Logan Paul's mom this is a street fight, so there's no rules. Keep that in mind. This is important. This is a street fight. And the last week was a qualification, so this is why the street fight this week. It actually made sense. So anyway, Logan Paul's mom's in the front row next to I Shall Speak, and Logan goes up to his mom and she hands him his brass knucks. What a nice mom. Hands him his brass knucks, and I Shall sees this, jumps the barricade to help. And LA Knight's on commentary during all this. This is important. LA Knight's on commentary. And he helps them jump the barricade to help the Usos get the brass knucks away from Logan. Makes sense. I mean, he's trying to be a good guy. Completely makes sense. In mind, cursed. He jumps the barricade. He gets the knucks. LA Knight comes off commentary to help Aisho. He's helping him.
He's showing speed.
He went to help him. But Knight sent somebody, thought it was Logan, and punched out LA Knight with the knucks.
You mean other way around? You said that. You said LA Knight sent someone.
Oh yeah, I Shall Speak thought LA Knight thought it was Logan. Turned around. He's turned around and hit LA Knight in the head with the knucks, knocking out LA Knight. So that LA Knight's out of this. He then realizes what he did, takes the knucks off, and puts him on the ring apron. What a terrible idea this is. Logan's in the ring. Logan gets the knucks. He ended up hitting an impressive turn of events, by the way. He I think it was Jimmy Jay was hitting the super kick on the outside. He got knocked out by Austin Theory. He then hits Jimmy in mid super kick, which is nuts. And then Austin pins him.
Crawls on top of him.
Yeah, exactly. He pins him. 1, 2, 3. There's a title. I expected a title change. I didn't expect it this way. I didn't expect it this way. And then awkwardly, they're just celebrating with I Shall Speak, who doesn't want to celebrate with them at all, which is why this picture is so awkward. So the fact that Logan Paul and all are celebrating with I Shall Speak, who does not want anything to do with them, and then they bring him backstage, and Paul Heyman tells them to take care of Aisho because now Aisho has enemies.
So we are doing the curse storyline.
Oh my God, Speed got
that played through.
So it sounds like, rumor has it, it sounds like we're going to be getting a 6-man tag at Mania of Logan, Austin, and I Shall Speed against LA Knight and the Usos.
What the fuck?
and Jelly Roll
around.
And
Jelly Roll is over on SmackDown doing his own thing.
Okay.
The Jelly Roll beat Kit Wilson on Friday. But the Jelly Roll got RKO'd on Friday too. So that didn't happen. But this is a bizarre WrestleMania season. This is so weird. This is so weird.
Danhausen fucked everything up at this point.
Oh my Lord. So thoughts on their vision with the tag team titles after all of that?
Do we see them having a very long title reign?
You know what?
God, I hope not.
I don't mind it. I actually won't mind it. I don't hate Logan Paul as a heel. Like, take out the person. I'm going to take out the person, Logan Paul, that you despise. I'm going to take that out.
The character.
I'm going to talk about Logan Paul on television. He's a fantastic heel and a damn good wrestler. And I have no problem with him being tag team champions with Austin Theory right now, with the division being the way it is right now because of all the injuries and everything going on.
I'm pretty sure Danhausen cursed the Vision as a whole.
Actually, thank you. So Seth Rollins, to his credit, I give him so much credit for this. I even said this. He said remember he did that fake injury last year, and they did the whole storyline for Unreal.
Yep.
And he goes and says, I think I cursed my own group by doing this, and I don't even believe in karma. And karma's biting us all in the ass now because now the 3 of us got hurt since that happened.
Yep.
Like, wow, that's real. This is real. Like he actually, I believe this. I said this. Like it so feels like karma is getting back at Seth Rollins for what he did. They should have never done an angle.
So I'm gonna muddy the waters a bit.
Why though?
What else is new?
Thanks. Will this cause infighting with the rest of the Vision members?
No, there's only 2 people. There's only 2 of them.
What they're gonna yell?
What infighting?
They're gonna yell at Grandpa Heyman?
To Paul Heyman's credit, Paul fucking Heyman is currently in 3 feuds at one time. He's currently managing the Vision when it comes to Theory and Logan and helping them guide them. He's also being the advocate to Brock Lesnar against Open Femi, and he's feuding with Seth Rollins that led to Gunther attacking Seth Rollins. What? This man is everywhere! And to his credit, by the way, he got one of my favorite lines of the entire show. He's in the ring at the Garden. He's from New York City, so he had to have his moment at the Garden. They don't go there often on television. And he's in the crowd, and he's talking to the crowd. He says he's talking to Pierce. Talking to Pierce. Pierce, by the way, asked him to check his email, and Heyman's line was, "I don't check my email because it's the end of a previous conversation." But that's not even the line. So he's in the ring, and he goes and says, "I'm the last standing manager from the '80s and the last standing promoter from the '90s." Hang on, hit this back up. Can the screen come back up? There you go. And the last standing promoter from the 90s. I was like, oh, what a great line. What a great fucking line. But yeah, what infighting? There is nobody left to infight with.
Well, when Braun...
Extra speed.
But like, there's no one left to infight with.
When I show speed again.
Braun Breaker...
I fucking broke him.
Breaker will be back, and he's gonna go after Seth. I have a feeling if Breaker isn't ready for 80, he'll probably be back for Backlash. That's my opinion. I think he'll be back for Backlash.
And Bronson longer.
Bronson's gonna be out for a year. He's not gonna be back till probably Rumble next year. He's not going back to the Rumble next year. Like, let's be honest here. If he's back sooner than that, I'll be stunned.
You think the Vision's gonna come back together when they're all ready?
I did better. We never really got to see what they are. We have not seen a full Vision. We have not seen it because everyone got hurt. Everybody got hurt. We never even got the end of the storyline because Breaker had a hernia. We never even got the end of the storylines that we're doing.
So
like,
we better get the Vision.
It's so weird. It's so weird that we never got to the end of all of this. So yeah, that's that. That is the WWE stuff. Like I said earlier, we'll get into more as we get closer to Mania. We're super close, guys. We're super close to Mania.
The Vision, now they're just the Ian.
All right, on that note, one last thing we got to get to. This Saturday night is NXT Stand and Deliver. And it's interesting because it's not on Peacock, but the Peacock deal's over. We are on YouTube in the United States and Netflix International. So it is actually free.
Yep.
For people to watch, which is a unique situation. There's a pre-show. And on the pre-show, if I can get my screen up here, on the pre-show, we have a bizarre match. To get
what
people
the
on
fuck?
I don't know who EK Prosper is. That was on Wikipedia. I'm not sure who that is. But Hank and Tank, my boy Shiloh Hill, EK Prosper, and Ren Sinclair versus Birthright, the official name of the faction, by the way. They even have a new graphic and everything. It's graphic official. It's graphic official. That's what I said. I was NXT this week. It's definitely a new name because it's graphic official. It's Luxix King, Stax, Charlie Dempsey, Arena Connors, and the TNA Knockouts champion Ariana Grace. Sure, that's how I feel about it. I'll enjoy it.
This is how I feel.
I'll enjoy it while it's happening. everyone knows my feeling about Shiloh Hill, but like this
Who's
is
Shiloh Hill again?
I love Shiloh Hill. He's
Oh, is
guy
that the
with
crazy
two-
motherfucker?
The kind of motherfucker with the two. I love him
Oh, I
so
mean the
much.
guy who popped everyone's tires in the NXT parking lot?
Yep, love that guy so much.
With
But
a pickaxe?
well, he was randomly branding a bow a couple weeks ago, and he geo-sighted Billy Monroe for Tatum Paxley a couple weeks ago, just because based on a picture. But I'm just trying to figure out how to figure out her room number. I'm just trying to figure that out. But anyway,
He's got his hilly ways.
I gotta say that it gotta be Birthright needs this win. Birthright kind of needs this win right now because they're brand new. Much as I love the other team, Birthright's got to win.
You
this
know
match,
what?
right?
Birthright can all pin EK Prosper. Call it a day.
Bro, he must be that other guy. He must be that new guy. The new guy that we didn't know who he was.
Probably coming from Evolve.
You can tell how ecstatic I am for that match.
So that's the pre-show match. So this is on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Why you need a pre-show on a free YouTube show? I have no idea, but that's what it is. Now a match I'm actually really excited about. We've been setting this up for over a year. It is Sol Ruka versus Zarya.
And then Sol Ruka gets hurt next time.
Oh, for real. Don't say we're joking on that because we've been waiting way too long for this match. Sol Ruka versus Zarya. They actually put a package together on this week's show of the
Sol Ruka.
What did I say?
You said Zol Ruka. You started combining the names.
Oh
again.
no! I got ahead of myself in my sentence. That's why I got ahead of myself because what I was going to say was they had a video package on Tuesday with Zoruka, the history of Zoruka, and it was a fantastic video. One of the best ones they put together in a long time. One of the best ones they put together because it actually showed both sides of the story and both sides of why they both don't like each other right now. And I really, really enjoyed that video package. I think this is Soruka's last match in NXT, so Zarya needs to win this match.
Thank
Yes.
God.
That's what I think this is. In my personal opinion, I think this is Soruka's final match, and she's going to get called up after this.
Yep.
And I think she's going to show up on the Raw after Mania.
Yep.
So I think this is it. This is going to be Zarya's win, and Zarya needs this win. Zarya desperately needs this. So
If Sol
because
Ruka
we
wins-
haven't
if Sol
seen-
Ruka wins, I'm done.
We haven't seen much of Zarya.
oh, this is her first big singles match by herself, but out anything. She deserves this.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite visual, by the way, of the video package. You know how some Zarya comes out and the video package that plays when she comes out with like her walking on the fiery wall and everything.
Yeah. Right.
They put it where she was smashing into Sol Ruka's video screen.
Jesus.
That was such a cool visual. Like that was an awesome visual. So whoever put that in there, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, all right, let's everything else is title matches. Here we go. Here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. NXT Tag Team Championship. It is the Vanity Project. Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes with Jackson Drake versus Los Americanos. Bravo and Rayo with El Grande Americano in their corner. They won a tournament to get to this match. They were actually the replacement tag team in the tournament because who was it? They kept getting his tag team partners kept getting legitimately injured. So they said, "Fuck it, you're not in the tournament at all," and they put Los Americanos in instead.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I don't remember who it was. I know that I know the French luchadors were the ones that got hurt,
That's the team.
but I don't remember who his partner was.
It was supposed
Was it
to
Eli
be-
Drake? Was it Eli Drake? Eli Drake. Eli Knight.
Yeah. it
Eli
was.
Knight. Eli Knight. That's what it was. Eli Knight. I only remember Eli Knight because it's a combination of Eli Drake and Eli Knight. That's why I remember his name. That's why I remember his name. But no, so the Vanity Project's got to win this, right? There's no reason for Los Americanos. holding
Los,
back.
Los Americanos are winning.
No, I mean the change would be for Los Americanos to get the belts, and then for the
And they can make the actual strap Mexican colors. Woohoo!
because
The thing is, Vanity Project has a tendency of winning these matches in the cheapest and ridiculous ways ever. They always do. They find the weirdest ways to win their title matches. So I don't expect them to lose this.
I think it would be interesting only because
What I do?
I'm watching your mouth.
I'm
That's
actually
great.
trying to
Only-
genuinely get something off my tongue.
only because if Los Americanos would get the belts and they go into AAA and someone challenges them on AAA
So
for their
stupid.
belts,
We're already having an Intercontinental Championship match on AAA. Like, but
I'm saying.
by the way, I will say this: Los Americanos apparently they turned babyface in this match because the crowd was behind them because they were facing off against Birthright.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
at one point, it was Rayo. Stacks and Ariana Grace were dancing on the outside.
Yep.
And Rayo ended up getting in Stack's way and was dancing with Ariana. It was one of the most Santino things I've ever seen. And I looked at me and I'm like, Well, you can tell her who her father is just based on what we just watched. You can tell her father is. That was hysterical.
And then Charlie Dempsey's the face the entire time was what made it for me.
So, moving on, we have the NXT Women's North American Championship. It is Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe. So Tatum Paxley, to set this up, Tatum Paxley won a steel cage match against Izzy Dame. She went up on the stage to celebrate, and then Blake Monroe took her into the pit of hell through the stage. Legitimately, actually happened.
And took her belt.
And then stole her belt. And then, as I mentioned before, Shiloh Hill helped Tatum find Blake Monroe's hotel room, who was sitting in a hot tub with the belt. And then we got a match. Then Tatum said, "I'll give you the title match if you give me my belt." Blake did not give her belt back, and here we are. They just put this belt on Tatum. Tatum deserved this belt. They take this belt off her. This is dumb what they do.
Yeah, I don't see a title change for this.
And then to their credit, Blake Monroe is claiming she never lost the belt because of the free title change with Thea Hale.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I don't believe Blake should have this belt. I don't even think the Blake Monroe character is working as well as they think it is.
It's
personally. Personally,
No.
it's not working as they think it is, honestly.
It worked before, but now it's.
It wasn't even working that well. It wasn't even working as well as they wanted.
What is the character?
It's pretty much it's actually a twofold deeper character than they're giving credit to do. They are trying to explain that they can. Blake Monroe is the lovable, I'm sexy, I'm hot, mean girl, but then she can turn, and the turn is Mariah May. Is Mariah May. That's the other side of her, is actually Mariah May without saying Mariah May's name.
Okay.
But that's that was the person we've all either in the people with Jada Parker. It feels like they're in that feud. But that I understand. That I get. But they're not doing that as well as they should.
Do you see Blake getting more of a push for the women's championship match?
Hang on.
Or
one second.
Okay.
But actually, let's jump to that.
I don't really know how to feel about this anymore.
Let's jump to that.
Okay.
NXT Women's Championship match. So we ended the NXT with Kendall Gray versus Lola Vice. It was actually a really good match. I really enjoyed this match. And the show went off the air without a finish because Kendall Gray got the pinfall, but at the same time she was tapping out at the 2. When the referee hit 2, she was tapping out on Lola Vice's ass. And nobody saw it on camera. They showed it, but there was another referee out there that was taking care of Fatal Influence on the outside, so he saw it. And he said then they couldn't decide a winner. Shawn Michaels even came out to try to find, and then we went off the air before we could get a decision. We ended up with a video. And to their credit, as Mandy put perfectly, we all cared enough to keep an eye on social media yesterday to find out if we were getting a triple threat match or not. Like everyone paid attention to it. I give them credit for that. Everyone was invested. And Mr. Stone put up a video at his desk saying triple threat match. That's where we are at. Says JC Jane, Kendall Gray, and Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. They got to get this belt off JC Jane. It's been way too long now. I get it. She's much better than she was a year ago. I fully understand that. But this has been going on too long. I think Kendall Gray should win the title. I wouldn't be mad about Lola. I think Kendall Gray deserves the title here.
I say Lola Vice, but you know what?
Fair enough. Fair enough, though. I wouldn't be mad either way.
Just get it off of JC Jane for the love of God.
Right.
I'd say put it on Lola. She's got a good push. She's
I
red
think
hot.
Lola Vice, by the way, is the AAA mixed tag team champion with Mr. Iguana.
Again.
Currently.
She's hot. She's getting good pop.
She is hot. She is hot. Like I've come a long way on Lola.
Clip it where he says she's hot as just a clip now.
But she's not wrong.
I mean, she's getting a good push and she's getting over
That's
the
not
fans.
that's not the hot I was thinking. That's the hot I was thinking.
Bullshit on the play. Bullshit.
I will openly admit because I'm also biased because of my love for Latinas. But she's got an ass. She's got an ass on her. Like I'm not even meant from an ass person, but she's got an ass on her. So I give her credit.
Kendall Gray was tapping that ass.
She was
literally.
Damian Priest.
Yeah, full of ice. Lucky bastard sometimes, I swear to God.
Damn. Yeah, so, I mean, you take the title off of her, and her faction, I think, is going to fall apart.
Well, Phelan apparently almost feels like she's turning on her. I was trying to find something. Sorry.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna channel a song from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend because he said they tapped that ass.
You here, I nailed you there, and on this couch, and in this chair, in the doorway, the hallway, on every stair. We tapped that ass all over this house.
The first thing that comes to mind when I hear that line. No.
Oh my god!
By the way, that was funny when they said two different panels singing that song in there. By the way, anyway, back to this. Back to this match.
Back to this.
Been a long day.
Uh-huh.
I love surprising them with shit like that. Anyway, back to this. Okay, Kendall Grill, Lola Bites. Officially, who's winning?
Lola.
Okay. Let's go back over to the men. North American Championship match. This match is I should be happy about this match, but I'm not. It is Miles Bourne defending against Johnny Gargano. But in the North American Championship match, Johnny won the gauntlet match in the stupidest way I've ever seen. Shiloh should have won that match, but it's so stupid. So Johnny's here. He's threatening Miles that you don't want Johnny Takeover to come back. I hope we at least have a rumblings of Johnny wrestling for this damn match. Miles deserves this. And Miles should beat Johnny wrestling. It would be massive for Miles.
We want Johnny wrestling.
I want Johnny wrestling back at least for one night. And come back to Rebel Heart. Come out to Rebel Heart.
What's the theme he's using?
I just actually saw it on Spotify earlier because it's different music. But I want Rebel Heart back. But
Johnny even said to him when they did the
video on Tuesday,
that I need this so I can go back to SmackDown with
the title.
Yeah. And
this song called "Coming Back for You." I don't understand what song it is.
Play it again. Oh, fucking! It's the Way theme. Yeah, this is the Way theme.
Oh, really? The Way? I recognize it.
This is his theme when he was in the Way.
I forgot that was his Way music. I knew it sounded familiar. I couldn't figure out why.
Come back to Rebel Heart, please.
Please come back to Rebel Heart. They brought back Rebel Heart on SmackDown. I'm surprised they're not bringing it back on NXT. I'm surprised. So anyway, back to this.
We want Johnny Takeover.
I think Miles needs to win this. Miles has to, but he has to have the thing. I beat Johnny Gargano
at his
on stand and deliver
at his best.
Yeah, at stand and deliver though, like the NXT's biggest show.
See Miles Bourne going over
Miles
Bourne taking on Johnny Gargano and winning. What do you see Johnny doing after that?
Back to SmackDown and moping, apparently.
Going to AEW.
No, he can't. His contract.
Can't.
I know.
So
see, here's the thing. I don't think they know what to do with Johnny. That's the whole thing.
They don't know what to do with Johnny. So
how much stuff is on his contract?
I don't know. Probably at least a year.
I mean,
why doesn't he?
Do you think after the year he's going?
I was surprised. I won't be surprised if DIY is back in AEW.
Can they be called DIY?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're back. Well, think about Edge and everyone Copeland and Cage. There can't be. They're still Edge and Christian, but they can't be Edge and Christian. You know what I mean? One of those things.
What was their name? And I know Johnny and Ciampa teamed in Ring of Honor. What was their name there?
I don't think they ever teamed in Ring of Honor. They were a tag team in NXT first. They were never a tag team. They were rivals. They were never. Johnny was barely in Ring of Honor. He was more of an Evolve wrestler.
They were when they went on Indy. They faced each other.
Yeah, they were facing each other in the first Cruiserweight Classic, and that's where they got the chemistry. And that's what they tagged them in the first Cruiserweight Classic.
And that's where they in NXT then they basically formed DIY.
DIY.
What the hell
DIY.
Do it yourself. DIY.
DIY.
So all right, the main event.
I mean, Tommaso did cheese that he knows a friend that can help him with FTR.
Yeah. NXT Championship. It is Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints versus All Legal Ethan Page versus Tony D'Angelo.
Holy crap!
This match is happening. We had a really cool sequence on NXT this week where they had a contract signing, and normal circumstances, my brain was to keep the belt on Joe. But I have a weird feeling to put this belt on Tony. Tony D. Especially with the new character and the new entrance and all the more serious Tony D'Angelo they're doing. I have a weird feeling that's what they're doing here. I'm not sure I feel about it, but that's how I feel. That's how I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, when he comes back and reinvents his character, The
And it's-
vigilante. That's what.
And I mean,
he's
he's even making Kelly Rowland, who couldn't stand him as the old character, like him. There's a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got this nice edge to him, and he's getting the heat, which is really nice.
And he's a babyface, which is even better.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I don't know. I have a feeling. My gut feeling is that they're going to put the belt on Tony, and this is all said and done.
okay, I mean, does that mean that there's a call up for Joe then?
I'm surprised he hasn't been called up yet. I'm actually surprised. They didn't put the NXT Championship on him. You know what I mean? I'm very surprised. So any other picks on this? I'm picking Tony.
Tony.
I have to go with Tony too, because I just think they're giving him this good push, and I think they want to see what he does with it and how the crowd reacts.
All right. So that is NXT Stand and Deliver, and that is our show. So let's wrap it up here. I'm going to play a song that came from the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special that I have yet to watch yet, but I do plan on watching it. This is Miley Cyrus's new song called Younger You. I do plan on watching this because there's a couple of documentaries I got to watch before WrestleMania week. Sorry, there's a couple of documentaries. This is one of them. So we're going to end it with this song, and we'll get out of here. Let's start with Cristian. Go.
Worst timing ever.
Sorry.
I was yawning.
Sorry.
Throw it to Christian.
Sorry. I thought you were waiting to talk. Go ahead.
Follow me at the.
Just said.
Follow me at the Villain Zane 67. The Villain Zane Riley on YouTube. Yeah, just follow me. Yabba dabba do.
Dabba dabba do indeed.
Yabba dabba do. Okay,
I'm
Fred,
tired.
Yeah, go.
Hey, find us. Find the show. Give it a review or a rate or a comment. Leave something. We want you to have feedback for us. Thank you very much.
What?
We'll take it all.
And
you can find
just
us.
say at, please. This is the thing.
You don't gotta do here. You know what? Yeah.
At Generation Evolution 00.
Don't forget the 00. You get the wrong goddamn show.
There you
Social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more. Like it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. There you fucking go.
Perfect. You gotta say it a little faster sometimes.
What the fuck?
So WrestleMania week.
Woo!
Okay, I got the wrong graphic. Sorry, I'll put up the right one later. I'll put up the right one. Sorry, that's wrong week. This next week is going to be AEW Dynasty and TNA Rebellion. That's going to be on next week's show with John Parker. It's a John show. Cristian won't be here because he's going to be in school and track stuff. So it's just we can't get him on the next week's show. Please stop yawning into the microphone. We're wrapping up.
I'm not trying to yawn.
So
That's why I'm doing this.
So thank you all for watching and thank you all for listening. Till next week. I'm Blake.
I'm Cristian.
I'm here.
Just
I'm
say
Mark.
your names. We can go. Please say your name. Go.
I said it, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
you've been tuned into Generation Evolution. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us inside the Generation Evolution. We'll be back next week.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.